everybody. I'm Mika, and I love dSource.
Y'all know the name. dSource.
Doing my job, 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 doing my job.
Alright, good day, fight fans. I'm here with Rafe Bartholomew. He wrote one of my favorite basketball books, Pacific Rims, and he's here to witness what just transpired between Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley. How you doing, Rafe?
I'm good, man. I'm good, but this is a weird night.
This is definitely not basketball where you can settle things in overtime and stuff like that. But talk to us what are your thoughts about that fight and that decision?
I'm on the same page as pretty much everyone else in the room, except for the judges. That it seemed like Manny Pacquiao was won the fight easily. I had it either 10. I really had it 10-2, 10 rounds to 2 for Pacquiao. If I tried to, I could have gone 9-3 or 8-4. But it was. I don't understand what the judges were thinking. It's really crazy. As soon as the fight ended, I was like, I have no idea how to process this.
The drama, right? The drama of boxing. Yeah. In your many years of covering sports, the feeling that you got from the media and the fans, the booing and all that, does it remind you of anything you've been a part of before?
It reminds me of the PBA sometimes. It reminds me of some of when the referee makes a bad call against Ginebra and everyone goes crazy.
A real bad call, though, right?
Yeah. It's actually a bad call, probably just a mistake. But I don't know. It's probably the first time I've ever felt quite like that. Of course, I've seen. I was at Pacquiao Marquez 3, which was a controversial decision, also with a similar everyone.
But that was a closer fight.
It was a much closer fight. Like there was people saw it differently. But this is just like being blindsided,
Definitely. So you've inspired a lot of sports enthusiasts, especially in the Philippines, with your Pacific Rims book. What's next for you? Are you penning a new book, maybe a sequel, or what are you up to these days?
Well, right now I work for Grantland.com, which is an ESPN website. Our editor-in-chief is Bill Simmons, the sports guy, so we do a lot of basketball there, of course. In boxing, we're sort of building that up between myself and a few other writers we have. So I'm an editor there. I write there.
Gary Poole contributes to that.
Yep. We ran a piece by Gary Poole on that in there.
When we gonna have dSource in Grantland?
Hey, just get at me. It's you're an editor.
Definitely. All right. So anything else? I mean, when are you going to be back in the Philippines? You build a solid following over there.
I think by the end of this year, if there's some rumors that JaVale McGee might be going out because of the whole naturalization idea, and if he does go out sometime this summer, I'll probably go to cover that trip. And
by the way, sorry to cut you off. What's your thoughts about that? JaVale McGee possibly being naturalized as a Filipino.
I think if they can convince him to do it, it's great for the Philippine team. There's no other big man in FIBA Asia who even comes close to the athleticism of JaVale McGee. I mean, you see,
and he's a character.
He's great. He's definitely a character, and I think that's probably why I imagine that's probably why he had such a good time when he went out there last summer to Manila to play in the All-Star weekend. But it's good for the team. I'm not quite sure it's as much of a done deal as sometimes it's portrayed in the press. But if they can make it happen, then that's great for the RP team. They might actually qualify for a World Championships or an Olympics.
You follow the Philippine basketball from an outsider's perspective. Don't you think a move like that would set back Philippine basketball as a whole? What do you think about that?
It's possible. I mean, I think the Philippines has sort of come full circle on the idea of naturalizing players because back in the 80s with the northern cement teams were some of the first teams in all of international basketball to try to naturalize foreign players and use them in international competition. And then over the years, sort of because Filipinos are so proud of basketball and their ability and culture of it, they sort of decided, no, we're not going to have imports on our national team. We're going to go all Filipino. But then what's happened is all of the competition in Asia, not all, but most of it is naturalizing players. So you naturalize players on Jordan, Lebanon, most of the big Middle Eastern countries, Japan, Korea. So I think it's just a realistic thing to do. You know, I think that by getting a naturalized big man, it allows the Filipino players to showcase their real talents, the guards, the Willie Millers, the James Yaps, the Jimmy Alapags, to go out there and show that they're the best guards in Asia, and they belong to be playing on the world stage, not just losing Asian tournaments because they don't have a big man.
Definitely, definitely. And any shout-outs, any messages?
Shout-outs? I mean, I'm excited to be, you know, on a dSource video, and I watch these. I watch these once a week.
Now I'm credible now because I got you in one of my videos.
You know, shout-outs to your old LaSalle boys.
There you go.
Know, Ravi Chulani, Matt Macalental, and J Mark in Manila.
Firecanito.com.
That's right.
All right, thank you so much, Rafe, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, bro.
Doing my job, doing my job, doing